It's
It's
Christmas
Christmas
time.
time. It's gotta get
Everybody,
your
your grandma.
grandma. Get her
What you're
around the
around the
chimney.
chimney.
Give her a
Give her
little
a little hug.
push. What?
Push? You say push?
I said, get
You
off
said give
your
her a push. Did you
tush
say
and
push your grandma
dance
to get
and
out
be
of bed?
happy.
Where's grandma?
Where's grandma? Can't find her.
Grandma.
She's
Hello? Grandma?
dead.
Where's my
Grandma.
grandma? No, my
We know what they say. You know
grandma.
what they say about grandma.
She's bonking Santa.
She got run
What?
over by a reindeer.
Oh, I'm thinking of my mom.
Oh, right. That's my mother. Sorry.
Yeah, forgot my
Right.
mother's
That's
bonking
my
Santa.
mother. Sorry.
Not my grandma dead.
Oh, Cypress Beetle, thank you for the sub.
Hey, Cypress Beetle.
Woo,
Hey,
woo, woo.
good job. Hey,
Look at you being in the
let's go.
Christmas
Let's go
spirit.
live, Twitch viewers.
Let's go. I thought you said let's go live. I was like, oh, I
Let's
gotta.
go. Sure, we do. Oh, you know, what'd be fun. You know, what'd be fun.
What?
We should do a Twitch people Secret Santa.
Oh, that would be fun. How would we do that?
I guess it would have to be. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, there's a lot of digital gift options. We could do like Steam gifts
Oh, yeah, that's true.
or yeah, right?
I think if people
Or
weren't broke, maybe we could do that.
we could do like indie games that are like 15 and under, you know what I mean? Like it's a game that we
Yeah,
think is cool that we think they would like um that they might not have,
that's true. That's true.
you know? I think
I,
that's a cute idea.
yeah,
I think it's probably too late to organize that this year.
I think so, but there's always next year.
Yeah.
By the
So,
way, if you're watching live on Twitch, hello. If you're watching the YouTube version of this episode, then you will see our
Mhm.
beautiful background. We both have our green screens up. We are in Whoville right now, so we're on a little vacay at the
I like these
moment.
two. They remind me of us.
The guys in the back.
Sorry, I meant these two.
Oh, I would just notice
Not the guys in the freaking
the
back.
two guys in the back.
I meant Grinch and Martha May.
Martha May. Merry
I
Christmas,
hate
Martha May.
Christmas.
I hate it. He's my
I hate
favorite.
Christmas.
I hate
Baby Grinch,
Christmas.
yeah.
I hate
That
it.
that is like the best Christmas movie. It's not close.
It's perfect.
Listen, I've seen a couple more Christmas movies over the years. Still haven't seen a lot of them, but
Hmm.
I've seen some of them. Okay. Mandy showed me Eight Crazy Nights,
Well, my favorite.
which is technically not really a Christmas movie.
It's a Hanukkah movie.
It's a Hanukkah movie, but a holiday movie. You know, it's a holiday
Hmm.
movie.
Yeah.
Um, and also you showed me Elf for the first time last year.
Yes.
Both of which were fantastic, really good movies. I had a lot of fun watching them. Doesn't beat Grinch. Can't beat Grinch.
It can't beat Grinch. There's not much that
Where
can beat
behind
Grinch.
you,
Christmas.
So freaking good.
Do
I got chills.
you remember?
How come Ariana Grande hasn't covered that?
I am saying
If she does, I would cry. I think I would
I would
cry.
lose my shit.
Has anyone
Like,
covered that song?
well,
That's
it's
the
like
best song.
the thing is, I know that she's a Grinch girl because she's a Jim Carrey girl.
Oh, you know she's obsessed with it. You know that's an annual tradition for her is to watch
Yeah,
that.
the Grinch. The Grinch.
The Grinch.
The Grinch.
I think Ariana Grande should be Amy Rose in the Sonic movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that she should.
I think she should.
I
To
think
be
she
honest, I
could
think
actually.
she could do a very good Cream the Rabbit.
True.
I think
Hi,
either one is
Mr.
good.
Sonic.
Oh yeah, see there you go.
Is that what she sounds like?
Yeah. Speaking of character impressions, you've been doing a little bit of exciting stuff on your stream lately.
I have. Last night I read Sonic fan fiction live on stream and it was amazing. Couldn't have gone better. And yeah, so I'm making it a regular thing on my channel and
That's
it's
so
very
awesome.
exciting. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
I don't do a lot of voice acting stuff on stream, but I do like doing it as well. I'm not as good as you are, but I don't know. It's a fun it's a fun little performance thing. I don't do it often. Like it's the same reason why I avoid playing
Mm-hmm.
like very text heavy games on stream because like I don't want to get into performance mode every single time.
Mm-hmm.
But if the stream is just for that, then I'm down. Like
Yeah.
both you and I separately. I don't even think we were really even affiliated with each other like that. We both streamed the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and we both took a similar approach where we voiced and got to performance for nearly every single character. I streamed with my friend Slab, so they took over half the voices, so I at least had that relief.
Oh, yeah.
But I took some very strenuous characters, um, including Vector the crocodile, which
Mm.
I consider my Vector very, very good. Um, but unfortunately, he has a very painful voice.
Oh, I know. Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
his like really like kind of grovelly?
Gravelly would be nice. It's annoying and
Gravelly.
kind of like because it sounds like a trumpet almost.
Oh my God.
Yeah. His I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm pretend I'm the voice actor at a
Okay.
convention.
Okay.
Like, hey, it's nice to meet you. I'm Vector the crocodile.
Right.
And
Oh.
then you'll say something like, "Find the computer room." You know,
We can we talk about our like our not pet peeve, but like the
our
thing
funny thing about voice
our
actors.
funny thing about voice actors at conventions. So, and this is obviously no shade. This is just part of the bag. You know, this is how they make their
Yeah.
money. But
And
like,
honestly, it is a fun novelty. Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. You go.
I was just gonna say, like, whenever they're like, especially promoting that they're gonna be at a convention, like they'll post on their Instagram and they'll post a video and they'll like go into the voice and being like, "Hey guys, it's Jonathan Binkenbonk, and I'm gonna be
I
at New York Comic Con this weekend." And they
It's
like
like, and
do the
I
character.
voice Turtwig in Pokemon.
Yeah, they'll say who they're voicing, but like they'll do the voice for every whenever they say like I voice this person and this person, but they'll like go into the different voices. And
Jonathan Binkenbach. I
I
voice Hollow Knight,
I voice
Turtwig, and
Sonic the
Iron Mouse.
Hedgehog and Tails, Miles Proud. You know, like they'll go into every single voice in that one promo video. And something about it, like I said, no shade. It's how they make their money. But I can't help but feel every time I see a video like that, I'm like,
Okay, that's
okay,
enough.
we get it, we get
I get it.
it.
And then we have this whole bit of them like going to like coffee shops and they go, "Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm Sonic." And they're like, "All right, it's 350."
Or like, oh, I think it came up because I used to live almost in the same neighborhood as Jason Marsden, who voices Max Goof and um, uh, Haku from Spirited Away and a bunch of other characters. Chester McBadbad from Fairly Odd Parents. So many
Haku is
characters.
a really cool one. That's a
Um,
cool one.
but I was just thinking like I've met him before, but like at a lecture, so he doesn't remember me at all, but I've seen him just walking down the street multiple times and I was like, what if I like meet him just at the grocery store or something? And I'm like, man, I'm such a huge fan, you know, like we met at my school, like blah blah blah. And what if he goes into like I tell him, "Oh, Goofy movie is like my favorite movie." And then he immediately goes into, "Oh, you mean Max Goof?" You know, like he goes into the
Dad,
voice.
do the perfect cast.
Dad, do the perfect cast. Hey, Mandy.
And you're like, "Do
And
the
I'm just
perfect
like,
cast."
I just, hi, Jason.
No, I'm Max.
No, it's
I'm
me.
Max.
And
Please, I'm
do
Max.
not take this out of context. This is not Jason Mars. Like, I'm using him as an example, as just a voice actor. I don't think he would do that. He's a really cool guy. But I'm just saying, like, there are some voice actors who, like, it must be like autopilot for them because when they go to conventions, they have people taking videos of them for money, right?
Yeah.
Where they're in character. And so I just I can't help but think about that every time I see like a promo video of them being like, "I'm gonna be at New York Comic Con this weekend." It's just like I don't know, I kind of laugh.
Which, like, I know we both understand. Like, you know what?
I
Hey,
would love for that to be
this is.
me. I would
I
love
would
for
first
that
of
to
all,
be
I would
me.
love to be in that position. I would
Yeah.
do the same thing. Absolutely. I'd be like, hey, I'm Neodoodlez. I voice Cinnamoroll in the new upcoming live action
Cinema
Cinnamoroll movie.
roll.
Here's my Cinnamoroll. Hey guys, it's me,
Hey
Cinnamoroll.
guys, what's up?
Hey, wow, a wower's hour,
Wowers
because that's
hour,
the
man.
catchphrase of Cinnamoroll.
Jonathan Bingabonga, love that guy. I can't believe I came up
uh,
with that on the spot.
hey, that was gold. There's a reason why you're a pro. But yeah, so I mean, like we're both understanding of like, hey, yeah, that's how you make it. And I wouldn't tell them to change a thing.
I
That's
would
how you
do
got
the
to do it.
same
Because I
thing.
remember, because I've been going to conventions since I was like 12 years old, and that was 45 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a while, right? It's been a long time, and I remember because like I don't even think I had a computer yet.
Hmm.
So the novelty of seeing like these character voices come out of these people was so mind blowing to me as a kid. Like all my favorite voices, I was starstruck seeing them do the voices in person, seeing this character voice that I love coming out of this man. I'm like, that's the coolest thing because I'm a big Card Captors fan.
Hmm.
I got my VHS tapes on hand at all time. Look at this bad boy. I got my VHS tapes on hand, baby.
Yeah.
And the first convention I went to, the guest there was Matt Hill. He voiced this little yellow guy, this little tiny little bear,
Uh-huh.
Kiro. I don't know if you can see it on screen, but yeah,
I
that
can see
guy.
it.
Um, and he's a tiny little guy, so you'd expect him to have like a tiny little guy voice actor, and he kind
Hmm.
of did. It was a shorter man. And I was like, that's kind of fun. It was fun because he
Did you
was
tell him
there.
that? Say, oh
No,
my
my mom.
gosh, you're a little man in person too.
Well, no, because I was 12, so I was still smaller. But my mom went with me because I was 12. And my mom loved him. She loved this guy because he was
Oh
just
my
a
god.
funny little guy, and like that was so cool. So we had a great time, and I see why they played up because there's kids there. It means a lot to the fans, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
But I love our bit of like they're doing it in person at like a coffee shop, and
Yeah.
they cannot get out of the character because that's all they have.
And you like don't even want like a video. You just want to shake their hand and say, "Hey, I loved you in this movie. I loved your work." But they're like
Hey,
on
great performance.
autopilot.
And they're like, "Wahoo! I'm Dinkle Dong."
You mean Max Goof? Like,
No,
yeah. Well, yeah, but like your work was really good.
yeah.
Your government name.
Uh, you're A. I like Charles Martinet. All right.
Yeah. But Charles Martinet ain't missing no check. He's
No,
like,
he's
don't come
not.
to the table if you're not bringing that checkbook, baby.
He is on the convention circuit as
And
a permanent guest.
don't fart right before you walk up to the table.
Please don't. We've talked about this before, but just like if you're in line at a convention, honestly, if you're in a line anywhere, we all gotta wait. We're all not happy about waiting. You know what I mean?
We were at the Fan Expo in Canada, and we waited in line to meet Charles Martinet, but we got out of line because you had to pay like $200 to take a picture of him. And
Yeah.
so we were like one person away from like the cashier. And I call her the cashier. She's like an assistant. I don't know. She's the one taking the money. And the guy in front of us I'm pretty sure he was in a Luigi cosplay.
Yeah.
Farted.
Just blew up the whole place.
Blew it up right before walking up to Charles.
How mad would you be if I? No, this isn't true. How mad would you be if I revealed it was actually me that did that?
Oh, I wouldn't care then.
Oh, well, it wasn't me.
I mean, we
we can,
got we
we can still
got
be
out of
mad.
line. We got out of line.
Yeah.
No, it was coming from like towards me.
Yeah. It was right.
Yeah, it
Do I
was
have
him.
JT in the chat says I have a fart pass. Do I have a fart pass?
Sure. I mean, I've never experienced you fart before, so I'd love to see it. Honestly,
You'd love to see it.
yeah, just for the bit. I don't know. It's funny.
I'm not in general. I'm not a super. I burp a lot.
You do. So do I, though.
Yeah,
That's
I'm a
more.
burpy
That's
guy.
like that's casual.
Yeah,
But fart, that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
Yeah.
that's like a precious jewel. That's like
Pull up the
a
heat vision goggles. I might send you those videos.
yes, yeah, yeah. The heat
of
vision.
of people waiting at bus stops. You just see this plume escape from their butt.
Orange, just like cloud coming.
You'll see them like stop for a brief second
Yeah, they'll lift their
or
leg
like
up.
move a little bit. They'll grab both butt cheeks.
Yeah. I saw a hilarious TikTok of a girl who had posted her performance in like a school production of Wicked or like one of the songs. It was the One Short Day, the Emerald City song. And you know
Yeah.
the part where like they are telling like the story of like how the wizard came to be, and it's like who's the mage, who's major, da 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 da. So she was like probably 11 years old in this play, and
Yeah.
she's like in the chorus, and it's before that part, and so they're standing with their backs to the audience, and Glenda or somebody is speaking, and you can see the little girl whose video it is. She starts like clenching her butt, and then right before they spin around and do their singing, she lifts her heel up and scratches her butt.
Oh my god, that's
But it's
amazing.
just like the before, she's like kind of like twerking because she's trying to get the itch away.
I feel that. I feel that. Real quick. I have a fart story,
Okay.
and I wanted to reveal this to you years from now. Years from now, I wanted to reveal this to you.
Oh.
So you have experience. You have experienced me actually.
Well,
You
actually,
did.
I lied.
Well, in my sleep doesn't count.
Okay.
Sleep doesn't count.
Because it happened
Doesn't count.
recently.
No, I actually know the exact moment in time it happened. Actually.
Oh.
And let me tell you, chat. Okay, so we
Jeez.
last year. I think as I tell the story, you'll realize when it was,
Okay.
because you were mad about
Because it smelled?
it. Oh yeah, you were mad. Um,
It was
but it
you?
wasn't. No, no, the Disney World one was not me. The really, really bad ones that made us like sick was not me.
Wait,
Uh,
Disney.
this one, this no, remember the Disney World line in It's a Small World?
Oh my god, that was horrible.
That was the
That
worst.
would have
That
been
was the
really funny
worst.
if that was you, because we were like, oh my god. It was
No, if
horrible.
I'm reacting that strongly, then it wasn't
Yeah.
me.
I
This one
just
I didn't
know,
react to.
can I just say, like, whenever we're out in public like that, and I'll like smell it, and then I'll just hear you say, brother, you can't do that. And I just,
So you can't be pooping in the line. What are you doing? And I'll say it out loud too at that volume.
yeah. Yeah, he's not afraid to call it out.
Who is farting in the
Brother, you
line?
can't fart in public like that.
Can't be doing that. I need you to feel shame for your basic human
Seriously.
function.
And it's like grown men too with like their children. I'm like, if your children are holding in their farts and God knows what else, then you can. I think it's the theme
Yeah,
park food too. Like it just messes everybody up.
yeah.
Anyways, continue.
So my big reveal story. This happened last year on my birthday. Sorry, this year on my birthday. My birthday is January 20th. This is almost a year ago now.
Was it here?
Um, oh, no, it was in
It
Canada.
was in Canada. Okay.
You arrived on the 19th, the day before my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So the day after you got here, no stinking in the lobby. That's what I'm saying. So you arrived the day before my birthday, and the next day on my birthday, I didn't want to do anything special. I just wanted to hang out with you and some friends. So we went to a flea market at one of our local malls. I just want to explore the flea market and find some treasures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before then, we had hit up the food court. We got some not that great food, to be honest. I guess it wasn't sitting too great. So as we were leaving the mall, before we got into the car, I farted,
Okay.
and I thought it was safe because it was like a few seconds before we got in the car. I thought, let's get this out of the way. I don't want to mess up this car because my stomach wasn't feeling great from the
Uh-huh.
food. Um, I get in the car, and as soon as I sit down, I realize, uh-oh, it's still there. It's still lingering. I stay quiet, and then our friend Michael gets in the back,
Oh no.
right? He doesn't say anything either. We all kind of drive home. Um, and then I get, we get home, and then you say, "Remember that moment when Michael friggin' crop dusted the car. I'm like, yeah, that was crazy.
I remember that. I can't believe you didn't take the
I,
fall.
I friggin' threw him under the bus so fast, and guess what? I would do it again, Jack.
I thought it was Michael this whole
I
time.
let that guy take the fall for a year.
That's crazy.
I would do it to any of you, chat. Frig you guys.
Wow. No, literally, I thought it was Michael this whole time.
Get frigged, Michael.
Not that I've thought about it since then, but now that I remember it.
You brought it up once.
Well, when we got home, I was like, "Wow, that was crazy."
Because you were kind of mad about it. You're like, how's he gonna do that in the car? Like, like have some decency. I'm like, damn, I gotta
That's
keep quiet.
insane.
I'm like, sorry, Michael, you gotta take the fall for this one,
Well,
brother. Hey,
because I
you
thought
got this, big cat.
I thought he did it like when we got in the car. Now, if it was
No, it
before
just lingered. That
if
food was nasty.
if it was before we got in, like who can control that? It's like
Whew.
that's nobody's fault.
I actually did try to, exercise some decency there, but
Mhm.
it didn't work. It was bad. It was bad
That's
that day.
okay. I just wish I, hadn't thought badly of Michael.
Oh no, I think that was way funnier.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
funny
that's
now. It paid off.
it's funny now. I'm glad I could expose this in public. I'll send him this clip later, but
No, I'll
I was
tell
gonna
him.
keep this going for a couple of years
I will tell him if you
because
don't.
we had this Chaps and Mandy and I had this conversation because like couples like to they say that's the goals when you fart comfortably in front of each other. But first of all, I'm not very gassy. I don't have any like shame against it, but like after hearing her reaction, I'm like, if it's as bad as it was that time, I actually don't want to ruin her
I
day, so I'm just
mean,
not going to.
I don't know. I can't really speak for myself either, honestly.
Hey,
So
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, I think I would have by now, but it's that mystery, You don't know if it's gonna ruin the whole day or if it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
I'm gonna
think,
give you the pass as well. I'm gonna give you the pass.
because like there have been times where I'm like, should I do it? Like, should I
Yeah.
just like, should we rip the Band-Aid off?
Well, because I already semi did, which is where my hesitation
You
comes
did,
from.
but it's like I didn't know that you did, so it doesn't count.
That was the tester. It was like a secret shoppers at
Yeah.
the workplace. That's what
Mm-hmm.
that was. It was a secret shopper fart.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, that was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
It was rough. If you can remember it a year later, yeah.
But I think it would have been. I don't know. I think we could have had a laugh about it if you had been like, "Oh,
Yeah,
that
we're
was
having
me."
we're having that laugh now.
Yeah, we're having that laugh.
I think the longer we wait, the funnier it
The
was.
long game is really good. Yeah. No, that's really funny.
I was trying to figure out how to reveal it because I knew I wanted it to be good. So on the podcast is just as good.
Yeah. Pi says this is a conversational, right? Hey,
Hey,
you guys like. Here's the thing. Like, farts are always gonna be funny. They're
always
never.
funny.
They're never not gonna be funny. Even if we're in the apocalypse, somebody farts, I'm laughing. Okay? In fact, that might save humanity in
A
the
little.
apocalypse.
No, I don't think that'll
Yeah,
come through on
all
Discord.
hell has broken loose. There's no society. Somebody farts at the campsite. I'm laughing.
It's comedy gold always.
I'm laughing.
Our friend Shy Drake,
Oh my god.
who God, biggest fan of fart humor. If we're watching a movie with her and a fart joke happens, she's actually crying in that movie theater for like 25 minutes.
Seriously, we watched one stupid, like, one of those, like, scariest stories kinds of videos, but it was like it was like a ghost video, but this guy just farted, and they were like, "Did you
He's
see it?"
farting on he's like farting on my roommate's door.
Farting on my roommate's door.
And then like a little speck of dust goes by, right? He's just farting in slow-mo for like 10 minutes. And then
Yeah.
the guy goes, "Did you see it?"
Did you see it? And it like circles the like little dust speck. She was like tears streaming down her face for like 15 minutes. I remember at one
Oh
point I
yeah.
was like, are you still laughing?"
Oh yeah. I had to take her right out. It's the
Not that it
best.
wasn't funny because it was super funny, but like for Shy Drake, those types of jokes
Yeah.
last forever.
And I think every single movie I've seen with her, save for Wicked, um, actually no, she had a little one in Wicked as well. She always has a laughing fit,
Yeah, it doesn't
and it's
matter.
the best. Honestly, it's like
It makes it funnier.
it makes it funnier. It's part of the because like she's having a kind of a quiet laughing fit, like when she can't breathe, she's like crying, and so it's making me laugh. In Frozen 2, there's not even anything funny in that movie. We were dying. That movie took her
I'm
out.
excited for her to see Sonic 3 because she's gonna die, I think, if I know there's gonna be a fart joke in that movie.
Oh yeah, I think both Sonic movies had fart jokes.
They're pushing the chili dogs in this third movie, so I think there's gonna be
Yeah.
some chili dog farts. I'm so
What are
excited.
you gonna What are you gonna title this podcast?
Um, uh, Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. I like
Something
that.
fart related for sure. This is the first episode that I'm like, oh, I know what to title it. It's gonna be
Yeah,
something fart related.
of course you have to.
JT says the farting reindeer in the Santa Claus movie was really funny to me as a kid. I'm gonna have to look that up because it's been so long.
That sounds familiar.
I know, like, I've seen it because I like the Santa Claus a lot. I'm trying to think of, like, everybody think of your favorite, like, fart joke moment in, like, a movie or show. I'm
The
trying to
Santa
think.
Claus is
Oh, I
Tim
know
Allen.
mine. Santa Claus is Tim Allen, yeah.
Okay, I've seen that. I just don't remember it.
Now, you haven't seen this, but my favorite one, I think, is in one of my favorite ones because I have a lot. One of my favorite ones was in Nacho Libre when he you don't know the plot, but for people who have seen Nacho Libre, the part where he first comes up on Steven, his wrestling partner, and he's like crouched on the ground eating the chips and he's gonna like sneak up and like jump on him, and when he jumps he farts.
Okay.
There's quite a few fart noises in Nacho Libre, which is just so Jack Black.
Yeah.
But that's one of my favorite ones. And then in White Chicks, when she eats like too much cheese and she goes in the bathroom, and all of like the other girls are in there just like talking about something, and meanwhile she's like blowing up the bathroom. So funny.
I haven't seen either of those. I can't think of any right now, to be honest.
But man, do they
Um,
like the movie might not be that funny, but if there's like a fart moment in it, that kind of just like
isn't there kind of a
balances out.
moment like that in Eight Crazy Nights with like a moose or something?
There's a lot of poop stuff in Eight Crazy Nights.
I wasn't there like a moose or a deer or something,
Yeah,
or a reindeer?
there's reindeer eating poop.
Uh,
Yeah, they were reindeer.
I mean I know the toilet scene in Dumb and Dumber. That's iconic.
Um, oh yeah,
That
always.
became like a fear of mine. Going over to someone's house, specifically like a date, you know,
Yeah, and the toilet
and like
breaks.
yeah, that one frigged me up.
Don't flush the toilet. It's not working. What? That's
No,
the
I'm
worst.
shaving.
Like, why wouldn't you tell somebody that? Especially
Uh,
like, I don't know. I mean, sure, you don't know if they're gonna take a shit, but like, hey, they might. Yeah, Eight
uh,
Crazy Nights is like, I think it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite holiday movies. Obviously, The Grinch, Christmas Vacation, which you still need to see. That's like a classic.
I've seen most of it. We
Christmas
watched it with your family.
Vacation.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, well that's a really
we
good
what?
one.
Yeah,
Um,
I wasn't like fully paying attention, but like it seemed good.
yeah, it's a good like classic like timeless Christmas movie.
Hmm.
But yeah, The Grinch is I could watch that all year round, honestly.
A great movie,
So
honestly. Yeah,
good.
it's not beating it. And like Sonic 3 is coming out soon, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a Christmas scene in it
Yeah.
where like Jim Carrey as Eggman jumps on Jim Carrey as Gerald.
Mm-hmm. Slash
And
Santa
I'm like
Claus.
slash Santa Claus, and I'm just like, if they don't reference the Grinch somehow,
I think
they
it
have to.
is gonna be like a Grinch physical like acting thing.
Oh, I need a more blatant reference.
Well,
I need a I need a big one.
maybe they'll give him a line since it's his character. I mean,
Yeah, that's like one of
you
his
know.
most iconic roles. I
Yeah.
think I think Grinch will remain his. Here's my hot take. I think the Grinch will remain Jim Carrey's most iconic role
I think so too.
because it's gonna be like I think it'll withstand the test of time because it's a
Mhm.
Christmas specific character. Years down the line, people aren't gonna care. Like you give me like 30 years down the line, people aren't gonna care about Sonic 3.
Yeah.
But we're still watching friggin' Frosty, which came out in what, the 80s?
Uh Earlier than that, I
Yeah.
think. I think it was like
So
the
that's what I'm.
60s or 50s.
There you go. There you go. I think wasn't Frosty one of the slightly newer ones?
Maybe 70s. I'll say so cuz it did
Yeah.
have a bit of like a 70s vibe to it, just the way they talked.
Oh, 1969. JT says in the chat.
Right on the dot.
Damn. Yeah. So it's like we still go back and watch that. So we
Mhm.
we go back and watch Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Sonic, we're not going to rewatch.
Well,
People don't care about Dumb and Dumber or Liar Liar unless it's us, right? So that's what I mean. Like the
yeah.
younger generation, 30 years from now, they're not going to care.
Mhm.
So it's got to be Grinch. That'll be his
Happy
legacy.
birthday.
Happy birthday. That's peak comedy. You cannot tell me otherwise. That I was losing my mind when Frosty said happy birthday. I was like, that's gonna be my personality from here on out.
I remember you were here when we watched it and then you drew Karen.
I drew Karen because it's weird. They have such cool character designs. Um, she kind of looked like a Mega Man character.
Mhm.
They like the human characters in that movie. They have like Mega Man esque proportions. She kind of looked like Mega Man's sister Roll.
Mhm.
A little bit. So I'm like, I'm just gonna draw this character, and it was very fun. It was very fun to draw her.
Yeah. It was really
Yeah,
good
I'm like
drawing.
the goofy the goofy proportions that we had that they have in that show. I'm like, this is awesome. What a cool art style.
Yeah.
I've always really liked Frosty. It had like a really really good art style. So
It really does.
that one's one of my favorites.
It's a good Christmas cartoon for sure.
Yeah,
Um
it doesn't have like it's not scary like all the stop motion ones.
oh my gosh. Well, like I will say that I'm Rudolph is like one of my top Christmas movies just because
I
of
do
how
like
silly
Rudolph
it
as well.
is.
And Phalange the elf is a gay icon as well.
Yeah, gay icon and Steve from the Highway.
Steve from
He's a
the
pretty cool
Highway
guy.
is
Um
a good highway icon.
he's a good highway icon, the games that came from it, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Very good. But no, that one's funny. That's a really funny movie. It is scary though.
It is scary. Yeah, all the stop motion's just kind of it's got a nightmarish thing to it. I
Mhm.
don't know what it is.
It feels
That
like
is
it's in
some
like a
spooky
dark
stuff.
like warehouse. Like it's made in a dark warehouse, you know.
Yeah, it feels like all those dark fantasy AI videos. You guys know those ones that I'm talking about
Yeah.
with that song. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
I love
Is
that. That's actually a great song.
those videos are really cool, but they are like super creepy at the same time.
They're creepy. AI is frigged, but I
Yeah,
get a lot of those on my For You page. So
me too.
admittedly, I will watch some of them. Like, okay, let
It's
me let's
cool
see
to
these.
like see the concept, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I those specifically too like they give me the energy of like just soulless, you know?
Oh yeah, that's the spooky part because they'll
Yeah.
have these like fully rendered humans, and you're like, oh, you're not real.
There's no
Oh,
life
you're not
behind their
real.
eyes. It's really
Yeah.
scary.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Like they just live in like a lifeless world.
God.
It almost feels like whoever, I mean, obviously it's AI, but the people who've like put forth into motion to create these characters, like the TikTok creator or whatever, like they've kind of created these monsters because they have nothing to do. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's like, oh, now these things exist, but it's like they just live in like this box of nothing,
Yeah.
and they have eyes, and it's really creepy.
So spooky. JT says I can't watch scary shorts in bed. If I do, I can't face
Scariest
the
stories. Try not to get scared. um,
I I exclusively watch like not intentionally, but they always pop up on my For You page as I'm in bed. Is this like analog horror specifically?
Mm-hmm.
I love that stuff. It's so cozy. Um, I like here's a little thing I don't think I've ever admitted. I actually like backroom content.
I know this
I
about
think it's
you.
really yeah, I like that stuff. That analog horror stuff I think is very I don't know, has such a cool aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, it got overplayed in a way where people are like creating definitive lore for backrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, on level 5 you have to go through this door because and they're treating it like a little video game. I'm like, this is just someone's imagination of this like unperceivable world. And I think
Yeah.
that's what made it cool was like the mystery of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was like all these different like creepy worlds. Like I don't want to know the lore of it. I actually don't. And then people were making up this lore and they were like sticking to it. They're like, oh yeah, level 42 is actually the water room and you have to go down the left tunnel or you will die.
Yeah.
You have a 90% chance of death. I'm like, this is ruining it. See, this is ruining it. Leave it as a weird, creepy thing, and I think that's more interesting.
I see those like there'll be like TikTok lives of like water backrooms.
I
Like
think that's
AI.
cool.
It's really cool because it looks very realistic. Like the water looks really amazing.
Mm.
Um, and I do think that's really cool and something that we should explore. But I think like the dark what's it called? Dark
A dark
the
fantasy.
dark fantasy thing, it's like that I think that scares me more than the backroom stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, that's funny because it's not even supposed to be meant. It's not even meant to be like horror. You know what I mean?
No, but it's like the I don't know. There's a certain like energy behind it that's like really off-putting, you know? Like
Yeah.
things that aren't supposed to be like live action, you know?
Hmm.
Or like I don't know. They look so beautiful that they look like fake and scary,
Yeah,
you
a
know?
couple standout ones that I remember. There's the Ocarina of Time one.
Mhm.
Saw that one, and there was a Sailor Moon one that I
Mhm.
saw, and a Fairly Odd Parents one.
Yeah.
And yeah, those are Zelda maybe Sailor Moon has been live action before.
Right.
Fairly Odd Parents was drawing.
Yeah, there's some things that aren't meant to be like made alive, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
and
I
that
don't know.
was
I think
definitely
it's
that was
cool
definitely
though.
the one.
I always I watch them every time they pop up on my For You page cuz it's very interesting.
I have popcorn stuck in my gum
Uh-oh,
right
you got to
here.
get that out.
I know. I've been frigging with it all day.
Don't you have those little floss picks?
I can't get under there. I'm gonna bleed.
Well,
It's
you're not going to get it
it's
out if you
very
don't.
distracting.
Well, yeah. I would
Oh well.
if it were me, I would have to get it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, I managed to get through 50 minutes with just thinking, God, I hate this
Oh,
thing.
gotta hate my life.
I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah, I can't really eat like popcorn anymore because I have two crowns in my mouth and it's like eating anything like popcorn just it gets stuck up there and it just scares me. I don't know. I'll eat like corn, but not popcorn.
I think I got
You
it.
got it? Wow, isn't guys,
Maybe.
isn't this so immersive?
This is great.
This is a great stream.
Sorry, it was bugging me, and I was like
No,
starting
that's
to
what I'm
not pay
saying.
attention,
I wouldn't
and
be
I
able
want
to
to
do
be a
it.
better conversationalist, so
I
I
wouldn't
need
be
to
able
get
to
that out of
ignore
my
it.
tooth. No, no, it's gone. Okay, it's gone.
Chew water in
I
your
might be
mouth
bleeding.
aggressively. I can't
Yeah, I don't think
tell.
that would help.
I'm glad that you got that out of there.
Hey, this is a big win for me. This is the most
I'm
exciting part of my day.
sometimes that's all it takes to turn it
That's
around.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna be here soon.
I'm gonna be in Canada soon.
You're gonna be here very soon.
I'm excited.
I I'm very relieved. Now here's the financial strain chat. Okay, so this is a pretty expensive time of the year for everyone, right? Everybody's kind of I need that little sloshing Neo did as a gift. Okay, well maybe. Anyway, that's a video only joke. Watch us on
Yeah.
Twitch
Yeah.
or go over to YouTube and watch it. Anyway,
Yeah.
oh yeah, so it's an expensive time. The holiday season is a very expensive time for
If you
everyone,
buy
right?
stuff for people.
If you buy stuff for people. Now, here's my thing. I'm not buying anything for anyone. I'm only getting gifts for you.
Yeah.
That's it. And like my gift for me is gonna be cheesy and it's very true. I just want you here.
Oh, well,
That's it. I just want to see you, and I am already getting that, so I'm already happy. This is
yeah.
it's good.
Well, that's why I'm like, we can have experiences. Like, we can go do things. I think that, to me,
Yep.
that's a better gift for me personally, is like going and doing stuff like going to an aquarium, not the Toronto aquarium, but going to an experience like that, like experiencing something new or something fun, like a Christmas market, or just like doing
Yeah.
stuff. That means more
Well,
to me
so
than like things.
that being said, I did already buy a gift.
Not that I won't
Uh,
buy you things. It's just like it like I never need it to be, you never need to like blow it out, you know,
yeah.
monetarily
That being
on
said, chat, I
things.
did already buy a birthday gift, and this kind of
Well, yeah.
is where the expensive part comes in because both of us are January babies.
Mm-hmm.
So, in addition to our travel costs that we have as being in a long distance relationship, that is a natural expense. We also have Christmas, and then immediately after we have our birthdays,
Yeah, it's a crazy time.
and then you know what? In the middle of that, throw my mom's birthday in
Yeah,
there.
why not?
Like, damn it! And one of my aunt's birthdays, but it's okay. I
A
don't really
lot of
talk to her that much, so it's
Januaries.
fine. A lot of Januaries, a lot of freaking Januaries. So it's like it can be a very very expensive time. And I got two of my major expenses out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Got you a birthday gift and um well birthday I got you a gift. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
It doesn't
And then I
matter.
also got yeah, who cares?
Who
And
cares?
then I mean that's if it arrives. We have a big postage situation, so we'll see.
Uh-oh, you ordered it.
Uh, I did.
Well, it,
Um,
it it has like what, a month?
yeah, we'll see because our Canada Post has
Oh,
been gone for like 5 days
oh,
now.
it's
So yeah, we haven't had a postage system in 5 days.
what do you mean?
Um, they're on strike right now.
Oh, hey, South
Yeah.
Korea, they've got like a martial law thing going on right now.
I know
It's
that's kind of nuts
crazy.
too. That's a whole other thing. I didn't really look into that, but yeah. So there's that. It's our travel costs. It's all this stuff. So it's definitely an expensive time. Um, you know what? It's like you said. I kind of just want the experiences.
Yeah, that's all. Like,
Let's-
as I've gotten older, that's all I care about is traveling and doing things, experiencing things. Because, like, stuff comes and goes, you know? Like, I find more value in, like, going and doing things than getting stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Um, that's just me personally. Some people feel otherwise, but, like, I just think, like, life's too short to not experience things. And what better way to do it than like for like a holiday or for like a birthday or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's my take.
I That's hey, it's true, and I think we'll both experience that. And
Hmm.
we've experienced a lot of stuff together already.
Yeah.
Probably more stuff than I've experienced in my life, to be honest. I
Hey.
That's the thing. Growing up very very unwealthy, my experience options were very limited.
Hmm.
I couldn't really leave my general area, you know. And even when I grew some independence, I was paying the majority of like my rent, so like I was living paycheck to paycheck. Also, didn't allow for like traveling or anything like
Hmm.
that. So it wasn't until recently I was able to like get some of these experiences, and a lot of those were shared with you.
Yeah.
So that's meant a lot to me, and I do also value that a lot because people ask me what I want for Christmas and stuff. It's like, I have some things I want, but like if it's something that I want that I don't have, it's probably because it's too expensive. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like what? Yeah.
Like,
What am
yeah,
I gonna say? A PS5.
like I want a Steam Deck, which is true. I do want a Steam Deck, but
Hmm.
that's like $500 freaking. That's
Yeah.
insane. You can't be buying that. Or like I want I have some games on my wish list, which I honestly have to clean up. Like on
Hmm.
my Steam wish list. I think Steam gifts are kind of nice.
Yeah.
For
Games.
friends, get them a little game or something. I think Steam's awesome for that because it's really the only platform you can buy people stuff
Mm-hmm.
on. The Wii used to have something like that, but they don't have that anymore on the
Yeah.
Nintendo Wii, or the Switch at all, right?
Yeah. Games are always a good idea too, especially if it's something that somebody has wanted like for a while or you think they would want it. Like if they're into cozy games, maybe it's the
Hmm.
latest cozy game that's on the market. Those are always good gift ideas. And like I guess you can gift like credit on Steam too. Is
Yeah,
that a
you could
thing?
do like a Steam gift card as well.
Yeah, so there's ways to like, give
You can
gifts
make a
that are.
digital gift. Sorry, your turn.
Oh
My
no,
bad.
I was just saying there's like, these days like there's so many options for gift giving. It doesn't have to be like the perfect tie. That's
Yeah,
just an
the
example.
perfect tie.
No, but like especially with like you have stores, it depends what you're into, of course, but if you're like us and you like Sanrio and Sonic and stuff like that, you can go to Five Below and get like a few things for
You can get such cool
$15.
things. You can go to a Miniso and pick up some couple
Exactly.
little things. I get a couple mystery boxes. I'm like, oh baby, because now I'm getting a
Yeah.
cute little toy and a gamble, and that's both fun. I get a little game
Yeah.
with it too.
Mystery boxes are
Ooh.
fun too because it's like there's more excitement because it's like I don't know what I'm gonna get, but it could be something that I really want or something that I'm okay with. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
It depends, honestly.
last year you got me these. Got
What
me
I
this
get
little
you?
Cinnamoroll.
I
There's a little
did.
mystery box.
I
I
went.
love this thing.
I went ham on the
Um,
cinnamon roll stuff.
you did, and I love it. And this one is, for some reason, it's a fan, which batteries are dead, but it charges to USB-C. But it's really
Mm-hmm.
cute. This
I
was a
love
mini
that.
box set, and this was actually the one I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any other ones in the set, but like we were looking at the back of the box, I'm like, I want this one, and then I got it,
That's
and then
so
I also
awesome.
got the leaves probably won't show up, but I got this thing as well.
The leaves. Put it in front of your face.
The
Oh,
leaves
it's see through.
see through, but it's a little plant. It's a fake
Yeah.
plant, but that's better because I'm not going to take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a little cinnamon plant, so it's like just
Yeah.
cute little things like that. You don't gotta blow up the bank for these things. Just get
Well,
cute little things.
yeah, it helps when like they're easy to shop for, like Neo. It's like
And
I
I
know he
think
likes
I'm
cinnamon
very easy
roll.
to shop for.
He likes cinnamon roll. He likes Iron Mouse.
I love Iron
Loves
Mouse.
Iron Mouse. Yeah, so it helps if you like know all the things that the person
I
likes. But
have very blatant and loud hobbies. You know what I mean? Like I got like everything's just on display. Like, oh, you get me a Sonic, a Pokemon,
yeah.
Power Ranger. Like I don't care. Just get me
Mm-hmm.
something.
If you get me something pink or
Yeah.
like Sonic or Barbie or Wicked or
Threats.
Barrettes, like early 2000 stuff.
Yeah.
That's mainly what I like. But like I said, if someone's gonna get me something, it's like it'd be cool if it was either like a game, like an experience, like a game or like something to do, or like even like my stepmom, she has given me some really nice like blankets for my bed, like pink blankets. I told her I liked pink stuff, and she gave me the fuzziest pink blanket last year for my birthday, and it's so soft.
Got this blanket for her birthday. She gotta take it for
I
a
love
test
home goods. I gotta take it for a test drive, baby. Uh oh. Sleepy.
Oh, that blanket could use a test drive right now, I think.
The funny thing is though, it's hanging on over my window because I don't have a blackout curtain, and it's the
Oh,
perfect
we got to get you
blackout
one, Stu.
curtain.
You could
I
you could
know.
use that because like that's a
Yeah.
cozy blanket. You love that
It
blanket.
really is, and it's winter time now, so probably need it. But I just don't feel like paying, the $25 for the blackout curtain.
We should get them, and I'll
I
help you
could
set them up.
probably, thrift some, but you have to like look for those. It
I
has
mean,
to
they're
be
they're,
pink.
they're pretty dirt cheap. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can like get some pink ones. We can get them on Amazon or something.
Yeah,
Who
I
knows?
have one set from Amazon. They were like probably $25. Um, but yeah, just haven't felt inclined to order them. I need I need to install curtain rods. That's the thing, and I can't do
Okay.
it.
Well, I mean, oh, we might need a concrete drill.
I
Um,
need I need my handyman guy to come over and do it because he has all the tools.
and that is not me, chat.
It's
I am
not
not the
me.
handyman. I'm like okay. I'm okay,
My
but
man
not
Don,
great.
he can do anything.
Let's go, Don.
Don.
That guy can do anything. You know who else can do anything? You know my handyman. I actually live with my handyman as my uncle. I get him to like
Uncle
I got him to put my
Sheldon.
curtains up actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we needed a concrete drill and he had one on hand. Of course he did.
Mm-hmm.
So he was up there, standing on his booster seat, and I'm
His
always dunking on
booster
that guy. I
seat.
love
I love
him.
Uncle
Standing on the
Sheldon.
booster seat. Same. I love that guy very much. Um, Token wants to know: do you guys ever do joke gifts? Have you ever done joke gifts before?
Well, my dad like loves to do loved to do gag gifts. We don't really do it so much anymore because we don't like when I like lived at home when I was like a teenager, he loved to like fill the stockings with like gag gifts, just like
Hmm.
not like necessarily bad stuff, just like weird stuff. Like, oh,
Yeah.
a toy toilet seat that has, chocolate coins in it or something like something stupid like that.
Yeah.
So I appreciate them. But we haven't done them, I don't
We haven't done
think.
them. Pretty much the only person in my life I've done gag gifts with, and I haven't bought her a gift in a long time. Is Shy Drake.
Mhm.
Um, because her and I used to get each other like bigger gifts um for our birthdays, and it'd just be like like a game console or something, not like a brand new like PS5. It would be like, oh, like I got you a refurbished PSP and I
Mhm.
hacked it or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like how I did with your Wii, right?
Right.
Like last year, that was one of the Christmas gifts I got from Andy was a modded Wii,
Mhm.
with a Wii remote, GameCube controller, has a ton of games on it. It's a pretty good setup actually. It's a pretty good setup, and it has the HDMI converter, so she can stream from it as well, um, which will happen eventually. But
Yes.
it's a cool thing to receive, right? It's a cool thing.
Mhm.
Um, so we used to do that, but we would also start it with like a gag gift, and it was usually the stupidest game. I remember one year so we worked at EB Games, and we could print off stickers for any game we wanted, like price stickers, and it would say the name of it.
Mhm.
And there's this game called Rage, and she got me a copy of Madden 2002 for the PS2, and covered it in Rage stickers.
Oh my gosh.
And then one year I got her like a copy of NBA 2K8, and I friggin' just shattered the disc in like 30 pieces and put it in the case.
That's so funny.
Happy birthday.
That's
uh,
amazing. Oh my
so
gosh.
that's the kind of stuff we used to do. But I think that's really the only gifts, like gag gifts, that we would do. I haven't really
Mhm.
done any since.
That's really
Uh,
funny.
that's a good one. We haven't really done this. I think we kind of peaked comedically. I'm trying to see if I have any of those in arm's reach. So I think I kept them,
Mhm.
but well, not the NBA. That was for her. I think she threw it out. I said you don't have to keep this.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Token says my best friend got me the classic Sonic controller holder. Oh, is it the Sonic figure that's like holding his
He's
hands
like
out?
holding the little.
Oh, those are
I want that
cute.
too. I
Yeah.
don't have that. I want that. They have a. I think they have an Amy and a Shadow one too, and I
Oh,
want
I
it.
need the Amy one.
Yeah, I really want the Amy one.
Where's the Amy one? I've never
That's
seen the
what I'm
Amy
saying.
one. I've only seen the Sonic one in stores.
Because I do use. I still like. I got my little controller here. I always have
Yeah,
it
I
on.
got my.
Yeah.
It would look perfect in an Amy holder.
These days, this is the only controller I use.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because
That's not true.
it's so good. Well, for the computer, it's
For the
perfect.
computer, I use my Backbone controller all the freaking time. I love
Yeah,
that thing. I'm obsessed with that thing.
that's very
The freaking
handy.
Backbone controller for the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, guys, get you one of those. Get you one of those.
Yeah.
It's a game changer. Especially, oh my god, playing Steam games in your bed with that thing is
Mm-hmm.
peak cozy. I've been playing Dragon Quest 3 every single night in my bed through the Steam Link app, and it's seamless. There's like no delay.
Yeah,
It's incredible. So
it's
get you one
really
of
cool.
it's like my favorite thing I've ever bought. It was like I bought it on sale for I think after tax it was like $90.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like at the time I was like, oh, but I've more than got my time out of it.
Yeah, you really. I mean, every night you whip that thing out and you fall asleep immediately.
Oh, it's the best. Maybe I actually don't have hours in it because I always fall asleep before I even
Yeah.
play it.
Maybe you dream that you're playing it.
The Steam Link app is amazing.
They have a
Yeah, you
fuzzy
can.
Sonic controller.
They do. They have. It was a Sonic 2 movie promo. They were
What?
selling a Sonic 2. It was only through a contest. You couldn't buy it,
Oh,
and it was a red fuzzy controller and a blue fuzzy controller for Sonic and Knuckles.
dang.
And people were just looking at this thing like, because it wasn't like a cover for it. It was like the actual controller. People were like, "Isn't that thing gonna stink?
Ew, yeah, getting your
Isn't that thing gonna get
greasy
stinky?"
little fingers all over it.
Because I love to eat Cheetos and just slop it up, right? I
Me
love to slop
too.
it up. So like I'm gonna get that on the fur.
Ew. How would you? You
I don't
can't
know about
clean
that.
that.
You can't clean that. You got to vacuum your controller.
Yeah, but then you can't like wash it.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work. It's pretty rough
Imagine,
though.
imagine if they had. I just remembered. Imagine if they had like a Chow controller holder. That'd be cute.
That would be
Like a
cute.
little with the
I
little
just need, I
hands.
actually have a lot of. I was gonna say that we need more Sonic merch. No, we don't. I'm looking around my room and I have
I
like all
do.
these. I have miscellaneous like little figures everywhere, like a little mighty.
Yeah.
I got like what is I got a couple. I don't even know what these are because they've just been up here sealed.
Well, if you
Oh, I got a little
guys,
Knuckles. That's nice.
I don't know about Canada, but if y'all's theater has collectibles for the movie, I'm buying them.
Oh, we should
The
because
popcorn bucket and cup.
you know what I'm mad about is they're releasing Happy Meal toys.
They are.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn it, not again.
We're gonna
I
get.
failed to collect them all last time, and I just don't want to do that. It was such pain, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
catch the spoiler toy again. It's gonna be like, oh, here's the Amy toy.
I
Like,
thought
god
I
damn
saw a
it.
spoiler on Twitter a couple days ago of a toy that had a character in it.
Yeah, I could see that happening because that's how it happened to me for Supersonic.
I hope I'm wrong because I don't necessarily want this character in the movie, but I'm scared that it might
Who?
be true.
Okay, okay. I need to know who it was.
If we're gonna get any surprise character in this movie, I need it to be Amy.
It'll be Amy. I hope it'll be Amy.
It has to be
We can
Amy.
go to McDonald's and find out. They'll tell us. They'll be like, "Oh
Be like,
yeah,
oh yeah, the what would they call it? They would say yeah, Peppa Pig.
yeah, we got Peppa
Yeah, we
Pig in
got
the
Peppa
Handmaid's
Pig.
Game." I'm like,
Oh,
"Great, it's awesome."
oh, okay. It was
Terrible.
silver,
Was it silver?
but I
Okay.
think I couldn't tell. I went away quickly, so I couldn't tell if it was just a like a bit, like if
This
they were just
isn't.
lying.
Yeah. People, because fake spoilers are popping up. Chad, this isn't actual spoilers. Don't worry about
Not
it.
actual spoilers, and if it is,
No, this
God
is
help
like
us.
because I've seen a ton of fakes for every character, for Silver, for
Yeah,
Amy, Shadow. So it's like they've been, and every single time I scroll past them.
yeah,
But I think I've seen one for every single character right now.
yeah.
So I don't know. I've seen like people showing shadows of like bat wings, like, oh, it's Rouge. I've seen that one. It's like I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm not gonna
But
believe
hey, if
anything
Silver's in
until
the
the movie.
movie, then Silver in our Twitch chat will be very, very happy
Oh
about that,
yeah.
right? That'd be
Um,
cool. That'd be cool.
JT says we need it to be Amy so the fanfic writers get a second wind. I like really I want to find this Wattpad author because I read some fan fiction last night on stream and it was so good. Like the story was so good and she didn't I think it's a she, I don't know. They I don't know who the author is. I'm getting feminine energy though from them.
Okay.
And they like started a part two, but it was only two chapters, so they didn't finish the story, and I'm so mad. It was like 5 years
Because we were
ago.
we were locked in.
Yeah, everybody was locked in, and then I tried to read a story after that, and it was like funny because there were so many grammatical errors, but the writing wasn't as good.
You started off way too strong, I think.
Yeah, that's the reality of Wattpad. Is like you get attached to a really good author, and then you have to find another author who's as good. It's really hard to
Yeah,
find. Um,
that's true.
Silver says it has to be an impactful character. I say it's Metal Sonic. I think if
Metal
it's
Sonic
yeah,
would be sick.
enemy, if they're like need to introduce a new enemy in the post credit scene, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic would be sick because like That was the villain in the first Sonic movie, like the Sonic OVA that we watched.
Mm-hmm.
And that movie is very, very near and dear to my heart. That's a top 5 movie
Yeah.
for me. I love that's like my childhood movie for sure. I've watched that probably more than any other movie in my life. Um, so I love that, and I think that'd be really cool. Is Metal Sonic like my favorite character? No, but like I said, sentimental wise, I think it'd be
Mm-hmm.
cool, and also impact wise, Metal Sonic's been an important villain for sure.
Yeah.
The reason why I don't think it'll be Silver, Silver could be a post credit, but Silver is like lore heavy. He's like lore heavy.
Yeah.
He's like from the future, and like his world's been destroyed, and he's come back to kill Sonic because he's the Iblis trigger, and it's like, all right, this is already a lot. This is a lot of
But
stuff,
hey,
and
that's
it's
like a
like they.
whole story that they could make a movie off of.
And I think they could. I think they could. I think they could very well introduce Silver. And I think that'd be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't be in this one. That's what I mean. Like he could pop up in the like I could see him like doing what Tails did, at the end of the first movie where he pops out of that ring,
Mm-hmm.
where like Silver comes back, or yeah, he's like I'm from the future. I'm looking for the Iblis trigger, and then it
Yeah.
ends.
See, I would believe that. I would
Yeah,
believe that. I do strongly believe that Amy will appear in this movie. I don't really see, like, I could see how they wouldn't because they just don't have time.
yeah,
But I think that she's a key component to the team building. Like, she's the next member to be introduced, I think.
yeah, and also like
She's original.
people when people know they want like people want certain characters in, they will like edit them out of all the trailers.
Yeah,
You
and
know what I
they've
mean?
done a
Like
really
they'll
good job. But I will
because they
say,
did that with look at Spider-Man.
mm-hmm,
Was it No Way Home is the last one I think,
mm-hmm,
where they edited Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire out of every trailer,
yeah,
and people were hyper analyzing them. They're like looking at like all the scenes. They're like, well, they have 3 villains coming at them, but only one Spider-Man, and there's spaces in the scene for 2 more Spider-Man. And like
yeah.
you watch the movie, and that they were right. Like there was 3
Well,
Spider-Man in that
I
scene. They
will
just took them
say
out.
in the first Sonic 3 trailer, there's a shot that somebody pointed out where there's like a rule of 4. Like, there's
Yeah,
clearly a fourth space for another character.
yeah.
And it's like, I think that's where Amy's going to be.
I hope so. I
That's
think
my money's on it.
Rouge would be very cool as well. But I think Amy's more important.
Amy will get more hype, I think.
Amy will be hype because I'll pop off for Amy, but also Amy was so important. We're getting like we started off as a podcast where we're like anybody can listen to. Now we're getting into super nerd stuff.
We do that. We talk about Sonic every episode, though. So
Every
if you
episode,
don't
yeah,
know
that's
by
true.
now, you know now.
You know now, but Amy's so important to Shadow's storyline. I'm also wearing a Sega Genesis shirt. Like,
I mean,
relax,
come on.
everyone.
No, she is
Like,
in the game. I mean, she's a huge component to the game and the story. Like, I don't see why they wouldn't put her in it.
yeah, like she basically reminds Shadow
Who he
of
is.
his promise to Maria and like
Yeah.
reminds him of Maria kind of thing. It's like who's gonna play that role,
Cause like,
Tails?
no, yeah, cause it's like, is Sonic gonna convince him to stop being evil? No.
No.
As we read in the fan fiction last night, he doesn't respect him.
Doesn't respect him.
He only respects Amy's word.
Yeah. So I think
So
Amy can be there to remind him of Maria, because Maria is really the only thing that matters to Shadow, right?
what he needed in the game and what he needs in this movie is a young girl to remind him of Maria. And
A
Amy
young
is
girl with like
that.
strong values
An
like Maria.
innocent, yes, an innocent, pure-hearted young girl. And that's her. That's Amy. So
Yeah,
I think she's gonna be in the movie.
I think so too. I hope so. Yeah, if she's not, I'm still gonna enjoy the movie, but like I really hope so.
If she's not in it, I will be disappointed. But I think it's gonna be a great movie.
If she's not in it, I'm
Regardless.
going to run into traffic
I'm
or
g-
maybe perhaps like the train.
I'm gonna burn down the theater if she's not, but
Yeah, and then I'm gonna run into that theater. But you know,
it's still gonna be,
it's still be a great movie.
yeah,
Hey, great movie.
gonna be action packed, gonna be fun for the whole family. even though I wish it was PG-13.
Also, I heard the runtime is pretty low.
How low?
um,
Have
I
they?
didn't hear the exact runtime.
Shouldn't it be
I
on the
think they
ticket
were.
website?
Oh, let me check.
It should be. If you bought tickets, it should be on there.
Let's see. Let's see.
Please be at least an hour 40.
Oh, it says an hour 49. That's not that bad.
Oh, that's really good. That's good for
Yeah,
like
that's
an
fine.
animated kind of movie,
Yeah, let me see.
a video game movie. You
Yeah,
guys
hour
really want
49.
me
That's
to? You guys want me to burn down the theater, huh?
fine. Pi asks which theater I want to be there. Well, hey, if anybody wants to meet up with us, where it's the theater's nowhere near we live, so it's not really going to be a dox, and I also dox myself all the time. We're going to be at the Queensway Theater in Etobicoke. So
Etobicoke.
we are catching the 7 p.m.
Where's Etobicoke?
show. Etobicoke is the small little city between Mississauga and Toronto.
Oh, well, that is a very short distance.
Yeah, so it's like we're kind of close to
Yeah. Okay. If I find out Amy's there, I'm not gonna bother. At the theater?
it. Yeah, yeah.
True.
Pi is traditionally a hater, though.
Of Amy?
No, just in general.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. I mean, yeah.
I wish I can go with you all, but damn, life ain't letting me. Honestly, yeah, I know. My original plan was I wanted to have a ton of people.
Mm-hmm. We got 8 people.
Oh, the joke was that you're gonna burn. Oh, sorry, never mind. I already forgot my joke. Pi, you got to keep up. I don't keep up. You got to know this.
That's what I was saying. Like, if Amy's there, then I'm not gonna burn it down. If
Yeah,
Amy is there,
and then we're good.
yeah. But
And if she's
Token,
there, if she is there, we'll set a celebratory fire.
yes.
So,
Token, don't you get discounted movie tickets?
what does Token say?
I was just thinking, because don't you work at a movie theater?
Oh, Token, give us the tickets.
We already bought the tickets. I'm just saying you can go for half price, can't you?
Token Duelist.
Only 2 weeks after
Only
release. What?
that's
That's
garbage.
stupid.
That's garbage.
Well, you're gonna have to pay full price because we need to talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, everybody
Because
out there. You're gonna have to. We're gonna be talking about the movie as soon as
yeah,
we see it.
the song on the 21st, we're talking about Sonic.
Yeah, yeah. This is the one movie where I'm like, spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wait. I
So if you
gotta
wanted to
talk
tune
about
out
it.
of any stream, probably do that one.
Yeah, just walk in. Yeah, seriously. I mean,
Yeah.
nowadays, seats are assigned usually,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
I think in all theaters now, like across the continent.
Yeah, exactly. So it's yeah, we'll assign you a
In
seat.
the
It's fine.
world too, I think. I think I saw a movie in Europe when I was over there for my trip, and I think it was assigned as well. I think that's just the norm.
I'm gonna see how full our theater is now.
Yeah.
I'm so curious. I'm gonna try to buy.
I hope it's gonna be full. That'd make me sad if it's not.
I'm honestly fine otherwise.
They are showing it the day before though, so that's probably if it's not, that's probably why.
Am I on the right?
Just prop the
Yeah.
emergency exit open at 6:55. Yeah. We'll just let Token in.
What the hell? Where's my show at?
While you're doing that, Token says, speaking of Sonic 3, I just wanted to point out how much Sonic 3 is beating the living crap out of Mufasa in pre-ticket sales. Yeah, Mufasa looks like shit.
It does.
As
It's
a Disney
awful.
fan, Mufasa looks like absolute garbage, especially compared to Sonic 3. Just like visually. Oh my god, it looks dead.
It looks like a
It
nightmare.
looks
There's no life in
decrepit.
these lions. I already hated the first
It's so gray.
well, the first CG one. It's just
Like, how can you go from The Lion King and how beautiful and like rich and how much culture you can feel in the animated movie, and in this is just like it's lifeless. And I know it's about Scar, but like it just there's no Lion King like magic in it. It just feels like ugh.
Yeah, it
I
makes
don't
me
know.
sad to look at.
It's yeah, I have no desire to watch it, honestly. I didn't watch the live action Lion King, so I listen to the soundtrack all the time because it's really
The
good.
soundtrack's good.
I love remastered versions of like Disney soundtracks, but
Yeah,
no, the movies never really appealed to me, so that's unfortunate. But also a crazy choice to, and I don't know if Disney did it first or if Paramount did it first, but having your movie come out the same day as Sonic 3, I think is a crazy choice.
yeah.
Especially like given how Mufasa looks compared to it. That was a choice, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna see. I was looking at the wrong theater.
Oh my god,
Okay, we
Mufasa?
we got a lot of people. I like how our row is the biggest group though. There is a group 2 rows behind us
Aw,
of like
cute.
7 people, and you know they're together because there's lots of
Yeah.
other seats. So we got another big group behind us. We got a couple group. We got a group of 5 at the way back.
Mm-hmm.
A few groups of 3. Um, Chat. We're in row D, and there's several spots to the left and right of us. We basically bought out a lot of that row.
Mm-hmm.
That row. So hey, want to join us?
Hey,
You can
some
still do it.
some lucky bastards could be sitting next to us.
Let's do a seat giveaway.
I will be screaming the whole movie though, just so you know.
Yeah.
I, I will be I will be talking through that whole movie. Just kidding. I won't be talking, but I will be reacting. I hope people are ready for that. I can't
Yeah,
not.
we're gonna be singing along to all the classics.
Yeah. Um but
Yeah.
to be fair, like in the when the second movie came out, I went with a group and the theater was full and there was like a group of like 7-year-olds behind us and we were
And they were
all
popping
like
off.
standing up cheering screaming like it was so much fun, so I hope it's the same. I feel like more so it'll be for this one, like there'll be more energy because Shadow is such an epic character,
Yeah.
and I feel like they're really gonna pull out the stops for this one too.
King, make sure you smuggle your chili dogs and chili drinks. One chili drink, please.
One chili drink supreme, please.
That's good stuff.
We're gonna cheer for that 12-year-old getting shot. Yeah.
Oh, it's over for Maria.
Yeah, I was
It's
I was
over.
wondering like, okay, where did we fall on the cheering for when Maria gets shot? Are we gonna like not do that or are we gonna do it?
Everyone's gonna do
I feel like everyone's gonna do it,
it.
but I feel like the movie is gonna set it up in a way that's very like emotional,
Oh yeah.
you know? So it might not even feel like justified.
I think it's unstoppable. I think it's gonna happen either way, so we might just have to lean into it.
I
I
won't I
feel
won't
like
start it, yeah, but I'll do it if other people are.
I already know our boy Brick, who's our other big Sonic friend.
Huge
Uh,
Sonic.
he's gonna. I know he's gonna get really excited.
He's a huge Shadow fan. So
He's
like
a big
this is
Shadow
his
fan.
moment.
Yeah, this is his year.
I love Shadow. Oh my god.
Same. I'm making I've talked about this on last stream. I think last stream. No, where did I talk about this? I'm making some Shadow the Hedgehog themed shoes.
The shoes, he bought some Converse and he painted them as Shadow's shoes kind of, right?
Yeah, they're basically done here. You can put the picture here for the.
I'll put the picture
Am I on the
all the
right
way
side
to
here?
the left.
No, wait. I'm at this side.
I'm going to put it in the
I'm
middle.
confused. Put it in the middle. Yeah.
Here's the
They look
shoes.
pretty cool. Um, we're not pulling up on stream right now for you guys. You gotta
No.
get frigged. But yeah, they're really cool. I'm very proud of them. I've never customized Converse before.
He did a great
Um,
job.
it's funny because I'm making them for my friend Brick for his birthday. His birthday's in 10 days, and I wanted to post them in my Discord, but he's in my Discord, so I
Mm-mm.
kicked him out of my Discord and then I posted them.
You did?
Frig that guy. He doesn't post anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't really. Yeah, that's
He
true.
doesn't interact. He won't even know that he's kicked out. So yeah, so
So,
I posted those. But yeah, I'm very proud of this. My first time doing something like that.
yeah, they
I
turned out really
love
good.
thank you. I love painting and I don't do it a lot. Um but it's something I've had fun in the past doing. I used to do paint nights with my friend Eden.
Mm-hmm.
Um a few years ago. This is during like COVID, so we had like infinite time, and I didn't work full time. I worked part time at PetSmart at the time, and she wasn't full time either. And now we're both full time at like separate jobs, so we just don't
Mm-hmm.
have the time to do it anymore. But this one used to be a at least a weekly event, and it was so much fun, just like hanging out with a pal and doing some art. Like that's so cool. Look at I mean, like this one. This is one of my favorite ones I did.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
I love this one, and like this is just something we did in one night. Right, for those who can't see because you're watching on you're listening on Spotify, it's a nice wintry scene with a mysterious deer in the background, and
It's
it's something
beautiful.
I'm very proud of. It actually started based on a Bob Ross, but then I did a grayscale theme and added some snow and a deer in the background to make it more kind of spooky. But I love it
Mm-hmm.
though.
It turned out so good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you should
But yeah,
definitely
that's like
do
I like it.
you should do more shoes.
It's kind of making me want to do more shoes.
Yeah, you could do all
Like
kinds of characters.
I might have just discovered a new hobby for myself is
Yeah.
customizing Converse.
The only thing is that the shoes are a little bit pricey, like the shoes themselves. You could get some from like the hobby store though that are like $10.
Yeah, yeah, and I was looking for those in his size, so I didn't have to drop $70 on Converse.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but anyway,
Yeah, anywho.
couldn't find them in the right size, so I had to take the L on that one.
JT says, does the deer have a name?
This deer has a name.
This
Deer's name
doe a
is
deer? A female deer?
this deer's name is the Backrooms.
That's actually sick. I got
The
chills.
Buckrooms. No,
The Buckrooms.
I thought of it too late. Go
Go
back.
back,
I'm so
rewind.
stupid.
Rewind. That's what I'm going to say after the third Sonic movie ends. I'm going to stand up and look at the projector room and say, rewind.
No, go back.
Run it back.
I didn't see because I blinked. I didn't see
I
Shadow
didn't
the
see it because I
Hedgehog.
blacked out.
I blacked out. I yelled and I got excited. And I blacked
I know it's going to
out.
go by too quickly. We're going to have to go see
It
it another
will.
time.
I'm gonna be like in shock at the end. I'm like, I don't know how to live after this.
I know. We should see it in 40x after we see it regularly.
Yeah, we'll see it
Look.
in. We'll watch it again in Atlanta. I think we'll do that.
Yeah, we should. Ugh, I can't wait to see that movie. We're only
Or we
like,
can go see it with some of your American friends.
sure.
That'd
Or
be
we
fun.
can go see it.
All right. All
I
right, Franklin's
don't
guys.
I don't have a
Hey,
lot
that's what I'm
of
saying.
I don't have like any Sonic fans here
Oh,
that I
true.
know of.
We can. JT says I'll see it when it comes to streaming. JT, we will watch it before
JT,
then. I promise you.
listen, JT,
JT,
you gotta go see it. I'm sorry.
JT,
It's
baby.
gonna get
Hey,
spoiled for you.
we're gonna we'll get the movie for you. Don't worry.
We'll get the movie for you.
I'll bust out the shaky cam. I'll be like with my little iPhone, be holding it up like this,
Yeah, we're gonna TikTok live it.
completely like in in portrait mode.
I don't like theaters or people. That's totally justified. I understand. You know, you don't want to risk spending $20 on a 20 USD on a movie ticket just for some baby to mess it up.
I'll stream it in the Discord. Like I'll do a Discord live at the theater.
Discord live. You immediately get kicked out.
Yeah,
Sir, come with
probably.
me. But
I mean, imagine. I
my
mean, I
ultimate
could,
life form.
but I didn't.
But
I'm,
chaos
sir, I'm
control.
literally in your Discord.
So
My name is the King says
Neodoodlez.
001.
Yeah, it's me. It's me. The king says.
And you have to get out of my theater.
I'm actually with the FBI. I've been tracking you for
MaeMaeTown,
2
my name is
weeks.
Token Duelist. You have to leave.
King. It's a reaction video. It's parody law. I'm protected.
See, look.
Thumbnail.
Yeah.
See, look. Making me pause my game to react. Yeah, King. I'm calling you out.
Yeah, get for being a snitch.
um, but yeah, JT, I hope that you can find a way to see it soon. Wink, wink.
Legally, this is a joke, but JT, don't worry.
Allegedly, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Um, I would turn a
Thank you
blind
for
eye to
turning a.
Neo recording in my theater.
Thank you. It's nice to have the
Okay.
hookups.
Okay.
You live way too far though, but maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
Workplace. I'm joking.
Allegedly.
We'll go record it at the Token Duelist Theater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's for reaction purposes.
It's parody law.
Parody law. Look, now I'm pretending to be Shadow the Hedgehog.
Just saying, reading that fan fiction last night, I was like, uh-oh. Am I back in my hyperfixation era where I watch Sonic Boom and hyperfixate on Sonic and Amy again?
Hey, that's
I sent
fine.
you that
That's
TikTok of him calling her Ames. Like it was like compilation of him calling her Ames in
I'm
Sonic
sorry.
Boom.
You read that whole thing yesterday, and your takeaway was Sonic and Amy.
No, obviously it was about I was hot to trot for Shadow and Amy, but
Okay,
also like
because Sonic was kind of being a pee
he
baby in
was
that
being he
story.
was being a poo poo pee pee baby in that story, but Sonic
Yeah,
Boom, that's in my heart forever.
yeah, that's true.
Oof. Hey Ames. Ooh, girl. Mm,
Whoa,
mm.
Ames. Yeah, yeah, he
Hey
said
Ames.
it.
Ooh.
Oh no, he said it.
Oh, that's gonna make me act up.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Chat.
Anyway, shout out
I,
Roger Craig Smith.
I hope you all treat yourself this year. I want you guys to all treat yourself this year.
Treat yourself.
Um, because I'll get a little real for. Can I get a little real for a second?
A
I
reel?
think everyone's. I'm gonna get real for a second,
Oh, I
not
think you
a
said
real.
April. I was like, what? You want me to edit you something? You want me to edit you like a moment?
These people are chronically online. They think I'm talking about reels.
I thought you said
Can
a reel.
I get real for a second? A
Okay.
lot of people I know have been a little bit sad lately. A little bit, tiny bit sad. Um, including myself. I think I've been a not a super hot mental mood. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard this from multiple people. Some friends. My mom was kind of talking to me about this, a couple days ago as well. So she's kind of going through it. We're trying to show her support as we can, and it's just like that kind of sucks. And something that's gotten me through the day is just like making sure that you take care of yourself. People talking
Mm-hmm.
about the mental health. Getting some help. I think that's very key advice. Seek help if you need it. Seek help. And here's
Yeah.
my help. My help right here. Here's my
It's,
help,
it
baby.
looks it looks moldy because of the green screen.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I just like a nasty, stinky cookie.
It looks
Okay.
like
I don't know
moldy
why.
cheese.
Let's go moldy. Get
Ugh.
you a moldy cheese. Well, anyway, it's not. It's a chocolate chip crumble. It's a chocolate chip crumble. Um, this is. I was talking about.
I can't breathe.
It's not gay cookie. It's big cookie. Unfortunately, I wish it was gay cookie.
It
Moldy ass
looked
cookie.
like moldy cheese.
Dude, look, get you a gift and just keep it on your shelf for months.
That's the gift that keeps giving all year round.
Hey, baby. Ever heard of cookie butter? Well,
Ever
anyway,
heard of cookie
but
cheese?
but no, that's real though. Like I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, it's a bit costly, but I've been craving this, and you know what? I could use a little treat, and I am. Pi says this guy's treat pilled. I kind of am. I'm a big advocate for a little freaking
Oh, me
treat when I'm
too.
not feeling great. I can eat my problems away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it makes me happy. And I was eating some of those cookies earlier. I got a pack of 4. Gave one to my friend. She's been kind of going through it as well. I let her have one, and we're both eating these cookies. We're like, yeah, this is a great day. And I got one moldy piece left. I'm so excited to eat that.
Mm.
So excited to eat that. So yeah, make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. Will it solve all your problems? No, but
No.
it'll solve them temporarily.
It'll give you that dopamine boost, and like JT says, the gift is growing a fuzzy coat for the winter, so that
Ooh, a little toasty little.
you'll have a nice little coat for the winter time.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that.
Yeah,
See, it's all about being, festive.
festive. 'Tis the
I almost said
season.
seasonal. My depression is seasonal.
Yes. Well, not debatable. That's
That's
all
true.
year round for me,
That's all year
personally.
round, baby. Let's go. Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Hey.
I've
Yeah.
been getting really sad, especially at nighttime lately.
Mm.
Let's bring down the mood a little bit. Let's.
Yeah.
I've been getting.
Let's bring
Yeah,
it down.
bring it down. We've been
Hey.
so happy this stream. Let's get sad. Can we get
Let's get
sad? Any
sad.
any criers in chat? Who's been crying?
Who's crying? I did today.
Yeah, I've been doing that like every single
I cry
night.
every day though.
I don't. I'm not a big crier, but lately it's
No.
been like right before bed kind of thing.
Right
Like
before
not
bed.
sobbing uncontrollably, but just like I'm just kind of like sad to the point where it's like a little bit of tears, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I get
I'm
that.
just like, what's up with that? It's like kind of recent. I'm also very allergic all the time. I
Yeah,
have
you've been
massive
having an
hives on my
allergic
arm.
reaction for no reason.
Yeah, for like a month now. But but besides that, yeah, I don't know what it is.
I think we're
Could be
all
stressed.
just like overwhelmed and stressed, and it's the holidays, and that's very stressful for many people. I don't know who isn't stressed out by the holidays, even if you have, the perfect family and the perfect job. Like, I think the holidays are just overstimulating for everybody.
They they are, and and this is coming from like I'm a very very big fan of the holiday season, big fan of the winter, big fan of
Yeah.
Christmas.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
love all that stuff, but it is still a stressful time. Like
Mhm.
I'm so excited to see. I talk about it to everyone literally every single day. Um, so it's like great things to look forward to, but it's still stressful even with all
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
cuz it doesn't get rid of the all the other stuff that's stressful. Money is always it's always a thing. It's always something that you have to
yeah,
work on and be mindful of. So it's and I feel like the holidays kind of like amplifies that because it's like buy, buy, buy. Oh, don't miss out. Don't miss out on this sale. You're only going to get it today, and if you don't get it today, you're never going to get it again. It's like shut up. Shut up. Yes, you will have the same sale. I was seeing that like there was no Black Friday this year cuz it was like 30% off. It's like you guys always do 30% off.
yeah.
What are you talking about? They
That's not a
didn't do any
sale.
sales this year. Bath and Body Works is the only place that's still like they do sales all year though.
They do. I feel like it's if you manage to hit the lottery, it's on a day when Bath and Body Works has no
Hmm.
sales.
I almost went on Monday because it was the last day of like Cyber Monday, but it was in store too, and it was like 40% off everything. And I
I
was like, I
forgot
should
to
have
buy stuff
gone.
from then. I forgot.
$5 body lotion.
Shoot, they definitely still have sales. It's fine.
But they do that sale like randomly throughout the year. So,
That's awful.
yeah.
Um, Howling Sight says I've just been numb lately, so I'm expecting to cry soon.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm prone to the buildup. I don't think I really let things build up.
Mhm.
I think it's not good to do that, but I understand some people just let it happen like naturally.
Yeah.
Um, I'm pretty good about like expressing. Am I? I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I actually don't know.
No, I mean, you communicate your feelings. I'm personally like if I need to cry, I cry like on the spot. Boom.
Yeah,
I don't really let that build up unless I'm like out and about and I feel like I can't. Then it
yeah,
kind of builds up, but like usually if I feel like crying, I'll cry. Cuz like
yeah. That's probably for the best.
there's no stopping it.
Yeah,
Um
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's been weird because I'm not a crier. Like I have to be really upset for that to happen. Like I
Mm.
just don't. Like I'm not even a movie crier at all.
Oh, I am.
Not like not. I know.
I just watched a movie. Well, I split it up in the past 2 days, but one of my like favorite movies to like cry to is The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. It's like one of my favorite movies, especially around the holidays. But I cry like from start to finish watching that movie because it's like kind of sad, but also like inspirational, and also just like a feel good movie. Um, but so I was watching that today while I was eating, and I was like crying because it just makes me cry. But yeah, I cry a lot at like TikToks especially, because that's more
I've been
like
getting
drive-by emotional
yeah, yeah.
distress.
You know what one's been getting me, and this is one I've seen before, but lately it popped up on my For You page again. It's those nostalgic ones, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that'll get me, and there's been this one where it's a compilation of like childhood places that everyone has memories at, and like
Mm.
childhood items that everyone has memories of as well. And it's accompanied by the message. It says you could go back, but no one will be there.
Mm.
And it
Yeah.
has like these nostalgic sounds and everything like that in it. And it's meant as this very kind of like somber post.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of tearing up at that one. I'm like, damn, that one got me. So I don't know. It's the random things will get you sometimes. You know what I mean?
I see those types of videos on TikTok all the time where it's like it'll be that, or it'll be like a compilation of pictures of like how Target used to look, you know, your elementary school, and then it'll have like the audio of like children laughing over it.
Yeah,
Or it'll be like,
it's the same. It's the same audio. I think we're talking about the same audio.
yeah, it'll be a picture of like a little girl, like a home video footage of like a little girl like doing ballet or something
Not the home video
with like the
footage.
Billie Eilish song from Barbie over it. Those
Yeah.
anytime What Was I Made For is on a TikTok, I'm crying.
Also, that one, you know, that audio of that girl humming along to her ceiling fan.
Oh yeah.
There, that audio is good too.
That
Yeah,
one,
that's a
yeah.
great audio too. That one pops up in those videos sometimes too.
Well, that one's
Like,
titled like "My Mother Comforting Me" or something like that. Something crazy.
oh god,
Oh my god.
that's correct.
Yeah,
There was also this
TikTok
post
really
I
gets me.
saw. TikTok freaks me out. There
Mm.
was this TikTok about like it was this whole story, and it was like I don't know, I don't think it was a poem, but it was a story about like it might have been written as a poem since it was very short. But it was basically a poem about like how your parents weren't always your parents, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see this post?
No, but like I'm familiar with like the concept.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like they weren't your parents.
They were
They're
kids.
people. They were kids. They made mistakes. And I'm just reading this, and it has like that same friggin' fart ass sound to it. I'm just like, dang,
Oh,
these people are
that makes me
creating some
cry.
art though. Yeah,
That makes me tear up now thinking about
yeah, yeah,
like think about your parents, you know, being, 10 years old
yeah,
and like dealing with their parents and, you know, it's hard to think
yeah.
about.
I don't like thinking of my mom going through a lot, and
Yeah.
I know she had a much harder upbringing than I did. Like I had some struggles for sure.
Mhm.
And like I've been homeless. We grew up very very poor, but like my mom is yeah, like was it a perfect childhood? No, but did she always try to keep us as her priority? Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Like she was a very very good like single mother.
Mhm.
So it's just like I don't like thinking about her being sad, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And so like
Same.
when those posts come out, it freaks me out.
Mhm. Yeah,
And I gotta go see my mom.
I think about my dad and my stepmom and just like, "Oh dear. I cannot."
Yeah.
Like
No, no.
especially my dad, you know, he's I mean, both of my parents have been through so much, but like,
Yeah.
um like my dad especially, just like all the stuff that we had to deal with, like losing my mom and stuff, it was I can't even imagine.
Yeah, that's tough stuff. That's
Yeah.
very tough.
It's yeah,
Yeah.
but like anyone can relate to that with their parents, you know? Like realizing like, oh, they were children too. They
Yeah.
they felt like not validated at some point in their life because the
Yeah.
adults weren't listening to them. So it puts things into perspective, but it is like really sad when you see those TikToks and it's like, oh shit. Like, yep.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's been freaking me up too.
Yeah.
Maybe that hasn't helped my pre-bed. Like I do like I like those videos and I will often like them,
Mhm.
but like they do freak me out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to be sad, you know? You know you can
It's
call this
good.
episodes crying and farting.
Yeah, isn't it crazy how like we started the episode talking about the fart that you kept from me?
Yeah, for a year. Get Frank Michael.
And now we're talking about crying over our parents. When people ask me
Immediately
like,
after Sonic the Hedgehog.
when people ask me like, "Oh, what's your podcast about?" I'm like,
Next, I don't know.
next question. Pass.
Pass.
Next question.
Uh,
Yes.
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 Oh
Thank you.
shoot.
Yes, thank you.
Frick. JT says games will make me cry, but not too many movies though.
Oh, we all know I cried during the Walking Dead game.
You did cry during the Walking Dead game because you had
Ooh.
a freaking Q-tip to wipe your eyes
I didn't
with.
bring
That's
any
just
tissues.
crazy. And then you did the same thing for the second game,
Yeah.
which thankfully wasn't as much of a tearjerker, but you still brought the Q-tip. I thought
No.
was
The Walking Dead
incredible.
game was the first one with Clementine. I mean, oh my god. I was a
Great
mess.
game. I knew you'd love that game though.
I loved it.
I've been trying to get you to play that for a long time, so I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
That those videos are on YouTube, by the
They are on
way. Chat,
YouTube.
you gotta go watch that.
All the
Go
episodes.
watch the
Yeah.
Walking Dead reaction. Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to see me cry over The Walking Dead, it is on YouTube. And those videos I did really well. And I need to get back into The Walking Dead, but I've just been distracted from the whole gaming thing recently.
That's true.
I've been more into the just chatting and the fan fiction stuff too. I can't wait to
Which
do
has
more
been
of
very
that.
fun.
Oh, so fun. I want to get more into like the voice acting stuff, so I'm trying to like lean into that.
You are very talented at it, and I'm very excited to
Thank
see
you.
you like kind of re-motivated at this stuff. Real quick, I do want to just touch on the crying at games thing.
Mhm.
Like I said, I'm not a big crier. I'm not holding it back. I'm not trying to be like a tough guy. I just don't have that
Mhm.
initial reaction. That's not like my default emotional reaction.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, like when I would get hurt, like I wouldn't be a big crier.
Mhm.
Um, but I remember there was a couple games that did it to me. There was one recently that actually did it to me, which was, funnily enough, it was Sonic Frontiers.
Mhm.
Sonic Frontiers, the ending with the music. First of all, Sonic music is
Oh my god.
the best. It's incredible. Sonic Frontiers kind of freaked me out
So good.
with Eggman and like him developing this paternal connection with Sage and like having to deal with that potential loss and like his performance mixed with the music. They had the
Mhm.
vocal theme. Um oh god, like I'm getting chills talking about it. Like it was
Yeah.
everyone was on top of their performance. Even Roger in the end when he's supersonic and he's talking to Sage like, "Hey," he's talking to Sage. He's like, "They took everything from you. Are you gonna let that happen again?" Kind of thing. And it's just like, you know, earlier in the game you had these big fights with these titans, and there's like heavy metal music going on. Everything's hype. In this last scene, Sonic's fighting this giant entity, and it's this slow piano music, and it was gorgeous. It was
Mhm.
beautiful. They do this big zoom out scene of him like flying through this beast, but it's so slow. He looks like a shooting star. It's
Wow.
crazy,
Yeah.
and it like it was beautiful. It was gorgeous, and it's just like that game that I was invested in that game. First of all, I know it's Sonic the Hedgehog, but Sonic, I don't know, Sonic strikes an emotional chord with me sometimes, and especially when they're actually going for that,
Oh
which
yeah.
Frontiers was. So Frontiers frigged me up, and also Mother 3. Any Mother 3 fans in chat? That game frigged me up.
I never
Woo!
played that.
Or Undertale. Oh my god! First of all, I'm
Mhm.
like number one Undertale. I love Undertale. I don't talk
Yeah.
about it a lot, but I love me some Undertale. And that game, I wish I could play that game again for the first time.
Mhm.
If I could play any game for the first time again, it would be Undertale.
Yeah. I've never
Wow,
played
what
it,
a
but the music is
freaking
so
roller
good.
coaster! The music's gorgeous, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's the common thread is the music always gets. The music has to be good. Music
Mhm.
always gets.
Well, music, like, I mean, it can, for me, it makes or breaks like a piece of media or art. So like, it can be a good game, but if it doesn't have a good score to match, it kind of takes away from the whole experience for me. Same with a movie
Exactly.
or a
Yeah.
TV show. It sets the tone for the whole thing. So, um, yeah. So I think that's really important.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know, it was kind of a. I realized like how I first of all I love Sonic. I love Sonic more
Yeah.
than most like game uh I guess IPs.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided to watch the Sonic movie trailer at work today,
Mm.
with my friend, my coworker, and she's not a Sonic fan, but like she'll humor me, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a good friend will. I even told her, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna show you this trailer. I know you don't care, but I'm just gonna show it to you anyway. And it starts out, and she's watching. She's like, oh, this is cool. She's like, I don't know if I can take it seriously though. They're all these fuzzy little characters, and I'm like, no, I'm like, you're right though. I'm like, this. I think that's the appeal of Sonic, is they are goofy little characters. They're funny. They'll have the funny moments, but it's also cool.
Yeah.
Like they'll have the cool, serious moments. They can do both, and I think that's so important if
Yeah.
you can nail both of them. Like that's what I love about Sonic, is you get the best of like every single emotion.
Oh yeah.
The comedy, the drama, the like very sad moments. It's just like that's what Sonic's all about, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Totally. I mean, that's like, I mean, I've been a Sonic fan since I was like probably like 6 years old, 5 or 6
Hmm.
years old. Basically, I've said this before. Sonic Adventure 2 was my first introduction to Sonic. And so I came in to the fandom with Shadow. And so it's like from the get go, I had this impression of Sonic that was like multi dimensional, super goofy and funny, but also like really like edgy and emotional at the same time. And of course, Sonic Adventure 2 was still like, even with all the, you know, the drama, it was still kind of goofy at the same time.
Yeah.
Just because of the design of the game and how it looked and stuff like that. But Frontiers was definitely like the first, like, whoa. Like, these characters have aged, these characters have matured, and they've been through some shit. And
Yeah.
the creators and the writers want you to, like, know that these characters have matured.
Mm.
And I really appreciate that because it feels like we're growing up with them,
Yeah.
because we've been through some shit and so have they. So it's like cool to see these characters that like I've loved since I was 5 years old, like change, you know?
Yeah. That
So,
was the first like big one where that happened, because
hmm,
they went through a little like Edge kind of fell out of style. We had
yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog like on GameCube, and that game, it was a little over the top with the Edge, right?
Hmm.
There's that whole scene, the victory quote of Shadow, where he's like, "It's like taking candy from a baby. Not that I have a problem with that."
Yeah.
It's like, all right, you see, you just went a little too far with
Okay,
that. It's
okay.
like now it's parody of itself.
Yeah.
But so that kind of, honestly, that kind of killed the Edge genre, I think, because they went too over the top with it. But it's coming back, because after
Yeah.
that happened, they went this like Saturday morning cartoon route with like Sonic Colors,
Hmm.
where it's very goofy. Everything felt like do 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 do,
Hola.
yeah. It's like, shut up, Sonic.
Shut
Ooh,
up.
this place makes me want some sushi.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Shut
was so
up,
stupid.
Sonic.
Because I played Colors for the first time like a year ago.
Yeah,
More than a year ago, but I remember playing it and I was like, damn, this is goofy. Like, really
it's goofy.
goofy.
Like, it's fun and the music's great. Like, I do like Colors, but and
Hmm.
it's beautiful too. It's a great
Colors
looking
is
game.
great music. Great music.
Yeah. So it's like most things I like about Colors, I don't care about the story. It sucks.
No, it's just a colorful, fun, goofy game. Yeah.
Colorful, fun game, and it's just like that was fun. And then they did it again with Lost World, which I don't think you've played.
Mm.
That's the same thing, and that's where that Zavik guy comes from, and
Oh.
that also feels like a Saturday morning cartoon. So I didn't care for that, and it's just like they're scared of doing the Edge thing again.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're not, and they're realizing, oh, people love Shadow the Hedgehog. It started
Yeah.
off ironic that people genuinely love this edgy little freak, and it's just like, let's bring that whole genre back. Let's put the edgy stuff back in our media,
Yeah.
because that's what I liked as a kid, and I feel like that's what people will like now.
Mm-hmm. I think
Yeah,
like there's always been, well, yeah, people have always loved Shadow. There's always been like a Shadow fan base that wants more of him. Um,
Hmm.
and yeah, I'm just so glad that they're finally, I don't know, like giving him his flowers. 'Cause like if anyone deserves a movie, it's Shadow.
Yeah.
And I know that they've been probably from the beginning, they've been building up to this. You know, when they first made the first movie, they were probably like already thinking of like, well, we're going to introduce Shadow. So, because like it's the most cinematic game, like in terms of like writing and progression, you know?
Yeah.
It's like there's this, you know, alien enemy that they have to defeat and it's like a global thing, right? Like
Yeah.
it's like easy to incorporate that into a story where like humans are a part of it, you know?
Mm.
So they can have like Tom and Maddie be a part of it and, you know. So I think that like they were always planning on doing it, but it feels like they've dedicated so much to Shadow this year and it's just so exciting.
Yeah, I think this is what, the Sonic fans needed and wanted, and it feels like they're listening.
Yeah.
With things like the Sonic Symphony, the Sonic comics are popping off too.
Mm-hmm.
Those are incredible. I feel like you should read those on stream.
The comics?
You should read those on stream. Those are so good. They're so
Okay.
good. Specifically the newer IDW series. They had this whole zombie arc where like it was a metal virus that was like basically killing everyone and turning them into robots.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this whole scene where Sonic, like, he actually gets infected, and the only thing that's keeping him alive is him running
Mm-hmm.
constantly, and he's unable to stop it. And he's getting visibly tired,
Yeah.
like he can't keep the. But if he stops, he dies, and it's like this whole thing where it's like
Wow.
the stakes are higher for him. It's crazy. It was so good. And I think the only one who didn't get infected was like Shadow, and it was a
Mm-hmm.
whole thing. But it's really worth the read. Like they do the emotional moments very well. The art's beautiful as well. I think that'd be a really, really cool stream thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd
Yeah.
be
I'm definitely like
fun.
I'm in a Sonic, not that I'm ever out of a Sonic vibe, but I feel like I'm entering into a Sonic like dedicated era with
Yeah.
like the fan fiction and like working on the fan dubs and stuff like that. I'm really, and the movies coming out, I feel like it's just like I'm really into like, I don't know, doing more Sonic based things at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure, I'll throw that in. I talked about writing fan fiction on stream.
That'd be
I
cool
think
too.
that'd be
That'd be fun.
fun. And maybe
That'd be
like
very fun.
using a little bit of AI to like, because they did that on Game Grumps where they had a laptop and they were like, okay, let's write Sonic fan fiction, and they opened up Chat GBT and they were just like, oh, Shadow, you know, blah 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 blah, and then it spit out this whole story. It's like that would be a fun thing to do, like giving a prompt.
Yeah.
We can come up with a
That would be
prompt
pretty funny.
together.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That'd be fun.
probably gonna do that, but
That'd be a good stream. Even like writing one like in full, I think would be pretty interesting
yeah,
as well. I think both ideas are good. Yeah, there's
totally.
infinite potential here. I think that's great.
I'm also gonna do Zelda fan fiction as well.
Oh, you
Just
gotta.
putting
You
that out
gotta.
there.
I need to know. I don't know. Anyway.
And doing voices for that as well.
Oh, let's hear your
This
best Ganondorf.
uh um Link. Link.
Hello.
The boy, what does he say in Tears of the Kingdom? He says, oh, what was that epic line that he did where he was like, "Oh, is this what they this is the what they call, what do you call him?"
He said, "This is the rain. The rain's coming again. Falls
No.
on the." They said the rain falls on the kingdom on this Tuesday.
On this Tuesday.
On this Tuesday, that the rain does fall down on the Hyrule Kingdom.
He said something like, "This was the prince that was promised," or something like that.
I don't think he says that,
No,
but
he
that's
doesn't
cool
say
though.
that. I'm just saying it was something along the lines of like the boy who something. It was very Harry
Boy
Potter.
who lived, yeah.
He's come to die.
He said, what is that line that Ganondorf said? All right, Nevins,
Time
time
to
to die.
die. Oh man, I
Oh,
love Cat in
shoot.
the Hat and I love the Grinch.
I love Sonic and I love farting and I love
And
crying.
I love farting and I love crying.
Chat, I think that brings us to the end of our episode.
Yeah, I think we talked about like every single thing possible that we'd want to talk
I think
about
so.
today.
Chat, just know if we didn't get to your message today, we did read every single one of them, and we appreciate
Yes.
all of you for being here. You're all lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate you all every time you show us support. If you couldn't make it to the live and you're watching on the Spotify or the YouTube, we do these weekly. I'm not going to tell you a day because we don't have a
We
day.
change
Sometimes
it
it's
all the
Sunday, Monday,
time.
and this time it's Tuesday. But this time it was my fault. I fell asleep.
It's true.
I fell asleep yesterday, and I accidentally slept in. Even though I set an alarm, I slept it past the alarm.
But
So that was
here's the
my bad.
thing. Here's the thing. So we were gonna do the podcast and then I was gonna do fan fiction. I don't think I would have had the right amount of energy to do the fan fiction after the podcast.
It ended up being a good thing.
Yeah, so it all worked out. And it always does. It works out when it's supposed to. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that. But yeah,
That is great.
I hope everybody has a great week. If you want to hear me read video game fan fiction on stream, I will be doing that more often. Not tonight for people who are on Twitch. I think I'm a bit too tired, but tomorrow night I will be reading more fan fiction. So if you're into that, come over to twitch.tv/MaeMaeTown. Be sure to follow Neodoodlez on Twitch and all the social media
Oh, thank you.
platforms. And
Really quick, I did send you a Discord
you
message.
sent me a Discord message. What did you
Discord
say?
message. Just a little pre-pro behind the scenes stuff. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, yes. So for you Twitch people, we are going to raid out to Brent. Brent Zone just went
Brent
live
Zone. Since
doing,
we're talking about Sonic.
yeah, we're talking about Sonic. Brent is the Sonic streamer. So we're gonna raid out to him because we love Brent. But
Yeah, we're gonna get Brent on this podcast, by the way.
oh, we are
So
100%. I
it's
haven't
happening.
asked him yet,
Yeah.
but we're gonna make it happen.
He'll do it.
Um,
He'll do it.
but yeah, hope everybody has a great night, great day, great week. And let me get this raid going really quick.
Stay for the raid if you can. If you're on, obviously, on the other platforms, you're not going to be able to. But also check out Brent Zone. He's cool.
He's really, really cool, guys. Very entertaining. One of the best streamers on the platform.
On the platform, it's not close.
But yeah, it's not even close.
Not even close. I'll give him a top five for sure.
Top five. I would say he's a top five for me too. Maybe a top 3.
Yeah, I would. Well, I have a very distinct top. I would say top five. Top five.
Yeah. Okay, guys. See you later.
Oh, tiny my moldy cheese,
Bye.
baby.